Here is the thing about metal panel siding on a barndominium. It is durable, it is low maintenance, and it is the structural logic of the building expressed on the exterior. But it is also, if you're being honest, the finish that most immediately communicates metal building to a passerby who has not thought carefully about what they are looking at. And for a lot of barndominium owners in 2026, people who want the structural and cost advantages of steel building construction without the industrial aesthetic that standard metal panel siding delivers, there's a better answer. There are actually several better answers. Affordable exterior finish alternatives that give a barndominium the curb appeal, the material richness, and the design sophistication of a custom home that costs twice as much to build. Today I am walking you through the most effective of those alternatives, what they cost, how they perform, how they install over a steel building substrate, and how to combine them for a finished exterior that makes people slow down and look twice. Welcome back to the Homes in Haven. Subscribe right now and hit that notification bell because this channel covers smart building decisions, honest cost breakdowns, and the design intelligence that separates great barndominium builds from ordinary ones every single week. Like this video if you're in the design or build phase and your exterior finish decisions are not yet finalized. Stay with me all the way to the end, because the final section of this video covers the 3 combination strategies, layering multiple finish materials together, that consistently produce the most sophisticated and most high-value barndominium exteriors in the market right now. Those combinations are where the real design intelligence lies, and they are what I am saving for last. Do not skip ahead. Why the exterior finish decision matters more than most builders think. The exterior finish of a barndominium is not just an aesthetic decision. It is a financial decision, a maintenance decision, a market positioning decision, and in some jurisdictions a permitting decision. And each of those dimensions deserves consideration before you commit to a finish strategy. The financial dimension is the most straightforward. The exterior finish is one of the highest impact investments you can make relative to the appraisal and resale value of your finished barndominium. An appraiser assessing a barndominium that reads from the road as a quality custom home through a combination of exterior finishes, window scale, roof pitch, and landscape will assign a more favorable quality rating than an appraiser assessing an identical floor plan and mechanical system wrapped in standard corrugated metal panel. That quality rating difference translates directly into appraised value. An appraised value determines what a lender will finance and what a buyer will pay. The exterior finish investment that costs $15,000 to $30,000 above the baseline metal panel option can generate significantly more than that in appraised value and resale return in most barndominium markets. The maintenance dimension is more nuanced. Standard painted steel panel siding is genuinely low maintenance. The galvalume or galvanized substrate resists corrosion, and the painted finish resists fading and chalking for 20 to 30 years under normal conditions. But some alternative finishes offer maintenance profiles that are even more compelling over a long ownership period, and some offer profiles that are more demanding. Understanding the maintenance requirements of any finish you are considering before you commit is as important as understanding its upfront cost. The permitting dimension is real in a growing number of jurisdictions. Some counties and municipalities have architectural standards that affect exterior finish choices on residential buildings. Restrictions on reflective metal surfaces in certain zoning districts, requirements for minimum percentages of masonry or other traditional materials on residential facades, or aesthetic review processes that evaluate exterior finish choices before issuing permits. Confirm your jurisdiction's requirements before finalizing your exterior finish strategy. Discovering a restriction after your exterior is partially installed is an expensive problem. Board and batten steel panel, the first upgrade. The single most accessible and highest impact upgrade from standard corrugated or rib metal panel siding is the board and batten profile steel panel. And it is worth understanding as the baseline alternative before we look at materials that move further from the metal building aesthetic. Board and batten steel panel uses a panel profile that mimics the visual pattern of traditional vertical board and batten wood siding. Wide flat panels separated by narrow raised battens at regular intervals. The profile creates vertical shadow lines that make the building read as deliberately residential rather than industrial, and the visual weight of the batten breaks the continuous flat surface that makes standard metal panel look undeniably utilitarian. Installed in a dark color, deep charcoal, matte black, or dark bronze, board and batten steel panel produces an exterior that photographs beautifully and reads as modern farmhouse rather than metal building. The cost premium over standard corrugated panel is modest. Board and batten profile steel siding typically runs $1.50 to $3.50 per square foot more than standard rib panel and material cost, which on a 2,500 square foot exterior surface translates to $3,750 to $8,750 in additional material cost. Installation cost is comparable to standard metal panel. Total premium over standard panel siding for a typical Barndominium exterior, $4,000 to $10,000. For the design impact this premium delivers, it is one of the highest return investments available in the entire exterior finish budget. The honest caveat is that board and batten steel panel, while significantly more residential in appearance than standard corrugated panel, is still recognizably metal siding to a knowledgeable observer. It elevates the aesthetic substantially, but does not eliminate the metal building reading entirely. For buyers whose goal is a finished exterior that is indistinguishable from a high-end custom home built by conventional methods, board and batten steel panel is a step in the right direction, but not the complete answer. Fiber cement siding, the most versatile alternative. Fiber cement siding is the exterior finish alternative that most completely transforms a Barndominium's visual character. And it does so at a cost that remains competitive with the alternatives while delivering a maintenance profile and a design versatility that make it one of the most compelling choices available in 2026. Fiber cement is a composite material manufactured from Portland cement, sand, and cellulose fiber, compressed and cured into siding panels, planks, and shingles that are dimensionally stable, fire-resistant, pest-resistant, and moisture-resistant. It does not rot, does not burn, does not attract termites, and does not warp or swell with moisture changes the way wood siding does. The painted finish on quality fiber cement products. James Hardie is the dominant manufacturer and the one with the most extensive Barndominium installation track record, carries a 15-year paint warranty, and holds color and sheen significantly longer than paint applied to wood substrates. Fiber cement installs over the steel building's structural framing using a secondary stud wall or a hat channel system that provides the nailing surface the fiber cement fasteners require. Steel building panels do not provide the fastener engagement that fiber cement installation needs, so the installation requires a framing layer between the structural panel and the fiber cement finish. This secondary framing adds cost, typically $3,000 to $8,000 in labor and material for a full exterior application on a standard Barndominium. But it also provides an opportunity to improve the wall's thermal performance by incorporating continuous insulation in the cavity between the structural panel and the fiber cement cladding, which addresses the thermal bridging vulnerability of the steel frame system. Fiber cement siding material cost runs $2 to $4.50 per square foot for planks and panels, the most common Barndominium applications, and $5 and $9 per square foot for shingle and specialty profiles. Installation labor adds $3 to $6 per square foot. Total installed cost for fiber cement siding on a Barndominium exterior, $5 to $10.50 per square foot all in, compared to $3 to $6 per square foot for standard metal panel installed. The premium is real and meaningful. On a 2,500 square foot exterior surface, the total cost difference runs $5,000 to $18,000 above the metal panel baseline. The design transformation and the maintenance profile improvement justify that premium convincingly for most owners building with a long-term ownership horizon. Stone and brick veneer, the material that adds perceived value. Stone and brick veneer is the exterior finish material with the highest ratio of perceived value to actual cost, and it is the material that most reliably produces an exterior that reads as genuinely expensive regardless of what it is paired with. Thin stone veneer, manufactured stone veneer products from companies like Eldorado Stone, Coronado Stone, and similar manufacturers, uses a cast concrete product form to replicate the appearance of natural field stone, ledge stone, or cut stone in a lightweight, thin panel format that installs over a standard scratch coat and wire mesh substrate. The installed appearance of quality thin stone veneer is indistinguishable from natural stone at normal viewing distances. The color variation, the surface texture, and the dimensional irregularity that give natural stone its visual richness are replicated in the manufactured product with a fidelity that consistently surprises people who see it for the first time in person rather than in photographs. The strategic application of stone veneer on a Barndominium exterior, rather than full coverage of all exterior surfaces, is the approach that delivers the best design outcome at the most controlled cost. A stone veneer base covering the lower 3 to 4 feet of the building's primary facades grounds the building visually, creating a sense of mass and permanence at the connection between the building and the ground that metal panel alone cannot achieve. Stone veneer at the entry, framing the front door, surrounding the covered porch columns, or wrapping the chimney chase if your build includes one, concentrates the high-perceived value material at the point of first impression where it delivers maximum impact. Thin stone veneer material cost runs $8 to $18 per square foot, depending on the manufacturer and the profile. Installation adds $10 to $20 per square foot, including the substrate preparation. Total installed cost for thin stone veneer, $18 to $38 per square foot. On a strategic partial application, the lower base and the entry zone, covering perhaps 400 to 600 square feet of a typical Barndominium exterior, the total stone veneer investment runs $7,200 to $22,800. That investment consistently produces an exterior that appraisers rate as superior construction quality and that buyers and visitors perceive as a home of significantly higher value than the total build cost would suggest. Brick veneer follows the same strategic application logic as stone veneer at comparable installed costs. Genuine clay brick veneer, real fired brick in a standard 2.25 by 7.5 inch format installed in traditional mortar joints, has a warmth and a material authenticity that manufactured stone veneer cannot fully replicate. And in markets where brick is culturally familiar and architecturally expected, it reads as a particularly powerful quality signal. Standard clay brick veneer installed cost runs $18 to $32 per square foot, competitive with thin stone veneer and producing a different, but equally compelling exterior character. Wood and wood alternative cladding, the warmth element. No exterior finish material adds warmth to a Barndominium exterior as effectively as wood, and in 2026, the available options for achieving wood's visual and tactile warmth without wood's maintenance demands have expanded to the point where the maintenance argument against wood exterior cladding is significantly weaker than it once was. Natural cedar siding, either rough sawn boards in a board and batten arrangement, shiplap planks, or shingle courses, applied to selected areas of a Barndominium exterior brings a warmth, texture, and material depth that manufactured products struggle to replicate convincingly. Cedar's natural oils make it the most durable of the commonly available softwood species for exterior application without paint. A properly installed and maintained cedar exterior in a moderate climate can last 25 to 40 years with periodic cleaning and oil or stain refreshment every 5 to 7 years. The maintenance requirement is real and should be factored into the long-term cost picture. But the visual result of natural cedar against dark metal panel, particularly at the entry features, the breezeway ceiling, the soffit, and the covered porch elements where the wood is sheltered from direct rain exposure, is one of the most compelling exterior material combinations available in Barndominium design. Thermally modified wood that has been heat-treated at high temperatures to alter its cellular structure, making it significantly more stable, more moisture-resistant, and more durable than unmodified wood, is the premium upgrade within the natural wood category. Products like Akoya, Kebony, and thermally modified ash and pine deliver the visual character of natural wood with a durability profile that approaches the 50-year service life of the building itself under normal conditions. The premium over standard cedar is significant. Thermally modified wood siding runs $8 to $18 per square foot in material cost compared to $3 to $7 per square foot for cedar. But for a strategic accent application at the entry and soffit zones, the total cost premium is manageable and the long-term maintenance reduction is substantial. Charred wood, siding that has been surface charred using the Japanese shosugi band technique of controlled burning, is the exterior wood finish that has attracted the most design attention in the alternative home building space over the last several years, and for good reason. The charred surface is naturally pest resistant, naturally moisture resistant, and visually extraordinary. A deep, textured, slightly iridescent black surface that pairs with dark metal panel in a way that creates an exterior of genuine material sophistication. Charred cedar or charred pine runs $6 to $14 per square foot in material cost for quality products. The maintenance requirement is lower than unmodified wood, but the charred surface does benefit from occasional application of oil to maintain its appearance over time. The 3 combination strategies that produce the best results. Here is the final section I promised. The 3 specific combination strategies that consistently produce the most sophisticated and most high-value Barndominium exteriors in 2026. These are not theoretical combinations. They are approaches that appear repeatedly in the best-reviewed and highest-appraising Barndominium builds across the country. The first combination is dark metal panel plus stone base plus wood soffit. Dark board and batten steel panel on the primary wall surfaces. Thin stone veneer covering the lower 3 to 4 feet as a base material. Natural cedar or thermally modified wood at the soffit, the breezeway ceiling, and the covered porch elements. This combination reads as modern farmhouse with genuine material depth. The dark metal provides the clean, contemporary primary surface. The stone provides the grounded, permanent base, and the wood provides the warmth that prevents the dark exterior from feeling cold or industrial. It is the most widely applicable combination on this list. It works across a range of architectural styles, in a range of regional contexts, and at a range of budgets. The second combination is fiber cement in a light color plus dark metal panel accents plus stone entry feature. Light colored fiber cement siding, a warm white, a light sage, or a pale gray on the primary wall surfaces. Dark metal panel as an accent material at the gable ends, the dormers, or the secondary volumes of the building. Stone veneer concentrated at the entry feature, the front porch surround, the chimney, and the transition from the approach to the front door. This combination produces a more traditionally residential exterior character than the dark metal primary combination. It reads as a well-designed custom farmhouse from the road, and is particularly well-suited to resale-focused builds and markets where the buyer pool skews toward conventional housing preferences. The third combination is charred wood plus board and batten steel panel plus concrete or stone base. Charred wood siding on the primary facades, either full coverage or partial coverage at the most visible elevations. Board and batten steel panel on the secondary facades and the gable ends. Concrete board form panels or rough stone at the base of the building. This combination is the most architecturally ambitious of the 3. It produces an exterior of genuine material sophistication that reads as deliberately designed and architecturally serious. It is best suited to builds where design conviction is the primary goal, and where the owner is building for long-term personal use rather than for maximum resale accessibility. In the right hands and on the right side, it produces exteriors that are among the most striking and most photographed in the entire Barndominium space. Each of these combinations works because it uses material contrast, light against dark, smooth against textured, manufactured against natural, to create visual interest and design depth that a single material applied uniformly to the entire building cannot produce. The design intelligence is not in any single material. It is in how the materials speak to each other across the surface of the building. If this video changed how you're thinking about your Barndominium's exterior finish strategy and gave you specific options and combinations you had not fully considered, hit that like button right now. It helps this content reach more builders who are making these decisions and deserve complete information about what is possible within a realistic budget. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we cover smart building decisions and honest design intelligence every single week. Drop a comment below and tell me which of the 3 combination strategies resonates most with your design vision and what your current exterior finish plan is. I read every comment, and I genuinely want to help you get this decision right. Share this video with your builder, your designer, or your build partner. The combination strategies in the final section are the conversation your exterior design process needs to have. Design with intention. Finish with conviction. I will see you in the next one.